Hello, hello! Finally, today I will show you examples of castles with their English and Japanese names. Remember to concentrate on the castle shape, their influence, and their weakness. Today we will start with showing you castles for opposition opening, so-called static versus swinging rook opening. And we're gonna concentrate for the castles for the static side. Remember, in this opening, the castles need to be resilient from the right side, as this will be horizontal shogi. So the most popular castle will be the boat castle. It is very quick to make. It is characterized by a boat shape. Perhaps the pawns will be pushed like a waves. This boat castle has many variations. For example, you can move this silver upwards. You can put the same silver higher. You can then put the gold higher, making it perhaps a little bit more solid. Instead of putting this silver to the left, you can put the other silver from this side to here. This can evolve actually to another castle. It's called Central Vanguard Pawn. This is more about the central board pressure, right? And the same thing can happen on the King's Head, which is called King's Head Vanguard Pawn. Gonna evolve into this castle. As you can see, it will take many more moves, and again it will be more influential in the front. Another castle that became famous really recently, Elmo Castle. So if you compare it to the boat, like this gold will actually move to the left and this silver will move to the right instead, creating shape like this. The other silver might be in different positions. This gold also may be in different positions. It's very flexible castle as well. The idea is this gold will give you more control over the edge. In some situations it's gonna be very useful. Now those were the boat castle, Elmo Castle. Next we will go to left side Mino castles. You saw that shape in the previous video, but on the other side of the board. This also exists for static rook, but you have to be careful. You have to move the bishop to create space for the king. This castle once more can evolve into a more solid version of itself. It's gonna look like this. This is called Silver Crown, as the silver is in front of the king on King's Head. This gold can go here, finishing the castle here, making it more solid. If you don't wanna play left Mino because you're afraid of enemy's bishop influence, you can create tower Mino instead, which put the kings one square higher, making it also harder for the enemy to get the king because it's farther away from the attack. Also a nice strategy to try out. It can of course evolve into 4-piece castle. So we're gonna get deeper and deeper into the board. The king on the edge silver crown, so-called in English Yonenaga's king. Yonenaga was a famous shogi professional. He was the one who played this castle, and it perhaps looks to be weak on the edge, but it actually isn't. Also a very possible castle. Now I will show you a few castles that are specifically against central rook. This one that I couldn't actually find English name. It's written by this kanji in Japanese. I found it in one book. I'm not even sure how to read those kanji, but something like this exists. Then you have the track castle, also concentrated in the center. And another style of the castle that might interest you is the right side king. In this case, it's Itodani's style. Right side king, Itodani is again famous professional. Right side king, it's a little awkward because the king is next to the rook, but the rook will be able to reposition itself to the left. Very unusual strategy, but it's good to know that something like this exists as well. And now we will talk about the most solid castles that hide the king in the corner, which is the Anaguma. So it's called static rook Anaguma, in short Ibi-Ana. Looks something like this. The king is hidden under the lens as far as possible from enemy attack. And the guards could be in different positions. This guard could be here, this guard could be somewhere else. There are different variations of the same castle. If you fail to make Anaguma because your opponent is attacking very severely, professionals came up with this shape, which is called Millennium. This castle was played in year 2000. This is why it's called Millennium. And it's kind of giving up on creating Anaguma and hiding the king where the knight should be. Yeah, the knight jumped here. Also very, very solid castle. This silver can also join the castle later on. If you manage to create Anaguma and you would like to make it stronger, we have a 4-piece Anaguma as well, called Matsuo style. Anaguma Matsuo, again, is the name of professional player. This silver basically walked all the way here. Another style would be 4-piece Anaguma. The silver would walk more like this way. And the same castle can evolve, for example, into very scary looking big 4. Perhaps this pawn should be pushed as well. So this way, so I showed you most popular static rook castles that you can play against swinging rook, because once more they're strong from the side. And I showed you weak castles first. If you compare both castles right now to this big 4, I think you can feel that the condensation of the pieces feel different. Also, the king distance from the center is different. And this is what I would personally define as castle solidness. The more solid castle you have, it's usually better, but remember there is always the time cost of creating it. So speaking of the balance board, you might not have enough time to finish it, right? In the next video, I will cover opposition, but this time castles for swinging rook. Hope to see you there. If you have any questions, please write it in the comments. I'll be very happy to answer. But for now, bye bye.